He wants to paint a perfect picture, then cram it into a suitcase with all facts and the jewellery, socks and jewellery. What tomfoolery it is to commit to study, when the pen runs dry and the well is muddy. Could it be that we are the last to decree a vast mockery of this sanitised era, where your biggest fears are going to a job and not leaving for years in the most heinous of crimes? Staying you'll be fine, but if you go it'll be a slow and arduous climb to resume your quest for fortune. More blooming pockets but no morning fields, with rockets and tulips as your rich blue lips and a low-risk, slow-paced, stop-take today workplace. Chase the nation's grace of hotness as we lost our right to be godly in exchange for a softener. A lighter of cough mixture and a lost fixture between your team and their rivals. Your dream has been stifled at the spleen of a spineless desire for a skinful and not lasting potential. Resentful to all but the ones who are mental, meant for these times and the times we are spent for. A high tide percent rise waves at your rent bill as a highly strung out agent sends me pictures in the post. Somewhere between a Halloween ghost, a toaster and the last living thing on earth. The most active bacteria which we all claim to worship is the fibres of your own censored diet. And all the while you're buying into avoiding senseless drinking and smoking, and you're crying into tissues like the state of class issues as the three-headed monster came and bit you. Reality, it hits you in the head, a stream of thought from under your bed. At first your hands are made of lead, but the more you turn the wheel you'll see the further you have tread, bled, sped and fled. And a diet of hedonist desire till the nihilist gets on the other side of the seesaw. Applause as you to and fro from the fury of the snowstorm to the bleary-eyed born-again metaphor of resolved scores. Pause a tired individual lies and sings, suppress the wear the carrier, you must admonish to begin again. Abolish all the wins again that don't amount to much but the satisfaction of the fear. Yet as you go down to enter the bin it becomes clear that this is more a soaring state of progress which is disguised as a limit. We're not built to last forever, and we're self-destructive in many ways, but we can't disrupt the cycle of life as time reigns supreme as the healer, the moulder, the maker, the breaker of all. The higher the stake, the louder the claim, the bigger the blame, the meeker the take, the better the move, the more bitter the shaker. The deeper the snooze, more violent the wake, the darker the news, more tougher to take. What's harder for you is more for your sake. Because cavalry's embattlements have allergies to settlement, so unspoken horrors are seen as the result of their actions. This isn't government or soldiers at war, but your everyday sort, with 2 weeks of 52 in a sun-kissed resort, dreamers on a big shop in the middle of it all. Your words, they're a vehicle, ammunition for good or for half-cut mediocrity will fall foul to bureaucracy if not watched closely enough. You'll become an imposter to yourself with a decline of interest in nothing but wealth, and you reject all good health. Shelved, dishevelled, dishwater several days all lurking around the murkier side of day-to-day tasks. Don't task. Plaster yourself online, don't bastardise your lifelines. Align your shackles as that pseudo GoPro YouTube yoga blog says. Enjoy yourself, pray if you must, to have a good day and to stay safe and half sane. Evening. This is Charlie, Railway Poetry. When we had the opportunity to support Ron on his tour of strip back stuff, we sort of did the same and just strip back our material to sort of make it more suitable for the evening. So yeah, good to be here. a parody of an arsenal. I'm shacked with the laughing stocks, with all my belongings in a battered box. I've got holes on both soles of my feet, and I'm meant to do a 10-mile route. When I'm home, I drop where I stand. My legs buckled and my head in my hand. Well, I've been beat before, but this is nothing like those temporary sores. I believe for sure that it's a job for this building floor. Consciously where I'm before, your eyes go on, fading in control. Do you wanna live, or do you wanna live? Angels say you know you demons are the negative. You choose this side with a most of all, but the promise of sweetness eludes the sour. You're apprehensive with each step in, till the moment lasts so saccharine. And now you see it all. We'll take you forwards around the fall. Only time will show. First you must get up off this bed. I'll take a knife and go to big stuff, need a good to need a illuminate all around your sheet. Sing out around with the sick and facts, but I can put riches to the waste of your chance. It's about to tell the bottom of your action, how to play your cards, always stop start. It's all I've seen, and all that's heard, are all the things that you prefer. It's all I've seen, and all that's heard, are all the things that you prefer. It's all I've seen, and all that's heard, are all the things that you prefer. Cause all that's seen, and all that's heard, are all the things which I deserve. All you've seen, all the things that you believe. All you've heard, are all the things that you prefer. And all you've seen, all the things that you believe. And all you've heard, all the things that you prefer. Ceiling walls and carpets can champion its inhabitant, or can be a black market when with her companion. This pavement that I'm standing on leads to dead ends, but I'll run it all the way until I reach the bends. Actions policed with criticism, reactions primed so volatile, that to say your words is to be misheard and just added to the pile. You can try to right a wrong and risk the label vigilante. Try to bite your tongue when pushed to address this travesty. Grudges held in plenty, judgment lies in resenting. And if money makes the world go round, what value lies in time we're spending? When you're on the brink of a breakthrough in your most humanist of moments, you're not sure who to turn to, so you type into Google, say you're going through some shite. You ask it for a solution and ask you to prove you're not a robot. You take low shots and highlights in this life, this soap opera. Just be sure to be strong and be sure to be sure and proper. You think you're living a life that ain't worth living because you're dreaming more dreams than you're living a lifetime. You think it ain't worth it unless you've lived every single one. But with the rate you dream it up, you won't be able to live half of them. So be grateful for the ones you've lived and the ones that are just around the corner. Better yet, pull the bridge, slow the pace. Dreaming up dreams at the rate of knots. And whatever it comes, and appreciate whether it does or not. The daughters and the moons, pecking early birds with a high-pitched chirp, and there's a security guard with a loud slurp on his night shift milkshake. The swimmers in the lakes and the getting cake and eating tights, in pursuit of custom comeuppance of the state. There's fakes and there's realists and pragmatist illusionists, hurdle jumping maniacs with a 6 AM alarm, the sneezes and the bruises who are easy to disarm. Shit kicking school bullies with a styrofoam kebab. Test tube idiots whose best side were left in the lab. So the gamers aren't to blame for the nation's rising screen times. They're the products of disinterest in what's going on outside. Some sit on grass and sunbathe and smell the coffee smell. Some live their own charade of their own private hell. There's coked up promoters and solo performers and after-school skivers terrorising Uber drivers. The members of remembrance in the wake of a figure who spent a fortune on forgiveness. And we are all these people in one point or the next. And the thing we all have in common is that we never get it quite figured. But we all go along in our own minds. We all try our best to make some sense, but sometimes sense is just a construct. Of good luck and bad luck and blind faith intertwined. I wrote that last week, so seduced by the same system we're attempting to subvert. The allure of the position means conditioning as well. See, there are many perks to the hob until we get our fingers burned. Smart meter readings for the stupid take place on the daily. The star is just a star review of someone else's failings. Every flourish is the flailing hand of a falling god. The bleachers are cursed by the teachings from the worst person you know. So write down all you know, I'll leave it up to chance. Let your hair down and dance, but don't make a mockery of your stance. Dirty crockery is a plan to spur you into action. Get some action, learn or do something from the dirt. Spurting suggestions on how to help the misinformed, whether via ad breaks or hot takes or however you want. But if you're not set to make out from it, then the merchandise is you. We're not set to make much from it, so the merchandise is us. A dimly lit lobby leads to the car park at dusk. Amber landlights canvas to see. A Volkswagen flashes as the owner flips his keys. Not much else on his to-dos for this evening. A Sala for one and a box set. Season 1, episode 8. Alarm set for 6, but he jolts awake at 4 and paces round his flat on the 2nd floor. He holds 2 involved no sin, as he's floating on the fringes of a life which isn't him. And he's astounded how you become the product of time spent in between, a transition in opinions and trying to say what you mean, and keeping up appearances as if it was a football, and doing what you're told to do since you stood about a foot tall. And to blow smoke for opportunities till you run out of steam, till you get what you set out for and no reality becomes your dream. But there's still that itch there to be scratched he can't quite put his finger on. Cause on the surface all his achievements are surplus and first and none. So he begins to map out all the time left that he's got. Then the alarm that he set starts to ring on his clock. See reasons you're not so sure on why you go down such paths as this one, and not applying who you really are into your way of living. But they say experience is nothing more than just a word that is given for a weathered one's forsaken past mistakes through which they've risen. So with that shoehorn some form of meaning, find something to believe in. Then spare a thought for the self-absorbed superiority to be proven. And don't get shot a discouraged look from the ticking clock. It isn't time to stop if you really do not want. Let last minute affection absorb remaining hours. Peel that price tag off that bouquet of flowers. Cause while our plans are well laid, our fate is concrete set. We're not expected to understand, we're just expected to accept that you will always be met by four, no matter how much you prod at 2 and 2. While idiocy rises more and more, there's no way to make things more foolproof. Cause if you gave a man a toothpick, he won't pop the world's last balloon. And if bravery's the brother of stupid, then who do these kids belong to? But in truth, nobody owns you or owns what you will become. In truth, nobody owns you or owns what you will become. Nobody owns us or owns what we will become. Thank you. Enjoy Round Gallon. Got a few lyric books if anyone's knocking about there. So,